clicking. This is my intro to Deck of Panning. Emily and Max created this project. It was based on Books with Maddie's TBR game. Emily saw this and thought that it could be adapted very well to panning, and she was right. So she asked Maddie's permission, and here it is. I have wanted to do this project for a long time, but it felt like every time it started I was doing too many projects and I just couldn't. And I, once again, feel like I'm doing too many projects, but I'm doing it anyway because I really want to. I'm not going to go in depth about the rules in this video because if you found it, you probably already know them. So you can just consult Emily's intro to last year if you're really curious. She didn't go in depth on the rules in her intro for this year because they didn't really change since then. So if you're wondering what this is, you can go look at that and figure it out. But I do have my deck of cards and I have the game board pulled up on my laptop, and I am going to be drawing my initial hand of 5 cards. I always like looking at other people's cards, so here we go. These are cards that I got on vacation when I went to Norway several years ago. They are moose emojis and they have the emotions in both Norwegian and English. So I think they're cute. The fronts of them are really pretty boring. It's just the backs that are cool. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a little bit and draw my cards. Per the rules, there is 1 joker in this deck, and so I could potentially draw that. All right, here we go. And the first 5 are going to be my cards, and we have the 5 of clubs, and the 5 of clubs is spray. That's pretty easy. I can do a spray. The 4 of hearts, and that would be out of control category. I have a bunch of those. And then next we have the 6 of clubs. 6 of clubs is pretty packaging. Card number 4, 8 of clubs. The 8 of clubs is in it for the long haul. All right, and then my last card probably is the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, it's not my last card because this is the pickup too, so I'm going to draw 2 more cards. The first one is the Queen of Clubs. So this is the pick your space, but it has to be a club. So let's see what's in the clubs here. Concealer, graveyard, collecting cobwebs, spray I already got, pretty packaging I already got, blush, in it for the long haul I already got, out of your hands, represent another project. So one of those I'll make up my mind after I get the next card. And that would be the 8 of Diamonds. The 8 of Diamonds is a fragrance. So I am going to pick some products and I will be back. Okay, I have made my choices for my 6 and not 5 products. That's okay, that's part of the fun. These may not be in the same order, but one of the first cards was the 5 of clubs, and that was a spray. And I picked this number 4 Lumiere. I'm not going to pronounce the French, but it's a Super Comb Prep and Protect Detangler. I had this in a travel bag that I evidently forgot about. There's not much left in here. I'll mark it, but I think it's like all the way down here. And I'm going to finish this. It's actually skipped getting into my inventory because I forgot that it existed, but I'll go ahead and finish it and then it'll be done anyway and it won't matter. Then I had the 4 of hearts, and that is an out of control category. I have several of those, and my camera is shaking because my dog is trying to get my attention and play with him. But my most out of control category is my mascaras. I have over 30 mini mascaras. So this is the Bare Minerals Maximist Mascara in Maximum Black. I have used this quite a bit, but it's not dead yet, and my goal is to finish it. I use mascaras until they're unusable. I have never dealt with an eye infection from a mascara. I'm not sharing them, so I'm not worried. And so I will finish this, and once it's gone, it's gone. Then I had the 6 of clubs, and that was pretty packaging. And I decided on this Winter Candy Apple body lotion from Bath & Body Works. I have very little left in here, but it's a pretty little winter scene. And also I want to finish this year. There wasn't much left in it when I put it away at the end of last winter and I want it gone. So my goal is to finish this. Then I had the 8 of clubs, which is in it for the long haul. I'm picking this Milk Makeup Gel Brow. This was a deluxe sample. I don't think they make this product anymore, but I'm going to finish this. It needs sharpened quite desperately, but there's what's left. It may take me all year to do that. The thing is, I don't do my brows every day. I don't even do my brows most days. I don't think doing my brows really adds a whole lot in my case. I do have pretty full natural brows, and so while I kind of can tell the difference, I don't consider it to be a necessary step. So My use for brow products is typically pretty sporadic. Hopefully having this in a project will encourage me to use it more because I do have several brow products that I want to finish eventually, and I'm going to start with this one. And then I was lucky enough to draw the Ace of Diamonds, which is to pick up two. That's part of the fun of the game, I guess. And so I drew two more cards, and the first one was the Queen of Clubs. The queens are to pick your space, but it has to be within the same suit. So I was to pick any club. I actually drew quite a few clubs as it turned out, but there were still plenty to choose from, and there were still a couple more that I wanted to do. What I ultimately decided on was to spotlight a project. And with Valentine's Day being next month, I decided that I wanted to spotlight Roses Are Red. This was a fantastic ladies collab that was created by Kana Gray. It ran for the second time last year, and I did participate last year, but there were two prompts that I did not meet my goal on. And the idea of this project were there were 14 quotes related to love, and you were to pick something for the prompt associated with each quote and use each of those 14 items 14 times relating to Valentine's Day. So I'm going to do 14 use goal on one of the prompts that I didn't manage to meet my goal on last year. And that would be a quote from Oscar Wilde. And the quote is, "Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary." So it's something extraordinary. And something I think is extraordinary is this Cover FX Shimmer Veil in the shade Halo. These are of course discontinued, but I really like this. This was actually the least popular shade, and I can't for the life of me figure out why because I love it. And I'm actually wearing it today. I have this in another project. The other project ends tomorrow anyway. But I'm going to use this 14 more times for Roses Are Red for Spotlight Another Project. And lastly, I had the Eight of Diamonds, which is a fragrance. And I decided to pick this Bath & Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist in the scent Sweet Summer Kiss. And my goal is going to be to use this 30 times. There's no way I'm finishing this anytime soon. So just 30 uses, and that will probably take me a couple months. I've been out of the habit of wearing fragrances. I don't think I've worn a fragrance in 2.5 weeks. And I really should because I have several of them. So we're going to use this 30 times. So there's my intro for the first update. I really think I can finish this spray, the detangling spray that I brought in, because there's very little in here when I shake it, but that might be my only rollout. I don't know. We'll find out. The fun is drawing cards, and at least I'll probably get to draw one more next time. So I will see you then. Good luck with your projects. Bye.